Many countries around the world have made significant strides towards achieving their own national development priorities and the Millennium Development Goals. Progress in poverty reduction was particularly strong, with those living below the poverty line more than halving since the year 2000. But significant challenges remain, and to address them, all nations have agreed on the Sustainable Development Goals as an ambitious agenda to be achieved by 2030. Over 1 billion people still live in extreme poverty, and countries still reflect high levels of inequality that have adverse effects on inclusive, sustainable growth and social stability. While climate change poses a significant threat to development gains achieved over the previous decades. In an effort to address these challenges, countries are articulating priorities in clear results frameworks in their long-term visions and national development plans, and using these frameworks to better prioritise financing from both public and private flows. The Big Results Now programme is an example of how the government is linking the National Development Plan with implementation through actively engaging the private sector to mobilise domestic resources and attain development results.
Each ministry has a steering committee meeting, and within that steering committee, all the key stakeholders are there. If you take energy, for example, TANESCO is represented at the highest level, REA is represented, TPDC, private investors, and so on.
Through NUSAF3, a multi-stakeholder results-oriented partnership, political leadership coupled with citizen leadership, working together with an integrated set of delivery institutions to implement the Peace and Poverty Reduction Programme PRPD, which is a critical component of the National Development Plan for local-level results in a post-conflict context.
You know, in the past, everybody would come his own project, his own work plan, whatever they want. But I believe today we have seen from this as a modality, which is a reality for the region. And we would urge all the partners that if you have anything for us, this is the way we want you to do.
Achieving national results and working towards the SDGs can only work when statistics, planning and financing are merged in a coordinated system, when accountability for results is spread across society, and when coordination among sectors and between national and local levels is functioning. In Latin America, food and nutritional security is still a vital challenge. To address this challenge, the Mexican Agency for International Development Cooperation, FAO, and the Mesoamerican Integration and Development Platform launched the Mesoamerica Without Hunger programme. The programme aims to strengthen local, national and regional institutional frameworks in order to address food and nutritional security and deliver other services that improve lives and deliver sustainable results in the region. Women and young people have been identified in having a crucial role to play in activating their local economies and helping achieve results. The cost of implementing national development plans and ultimately the Sustainable Development Goals is estimated in the trillions of dollars. Countries will need to mobilise significant additional resources from multiple sources: public and private, domestic and international. In this complex financing landscape, countries also need to establish a strategic and more integrated approach to leveraging different kinds of finance and ensuring they clearly link that finance to the results they want to achieve. To build evidence on how to better link finance and results, Bangladesh has worked with UNDP to undertake a development finance assessment which provided clarity on finance flows and their link to results.
It was a mapping exercise just to find out the different financing sources that are available, and what we really need to do in terms of reforming policies and institutions to get the optimum benefits out of these all sources. In fact, this has gone into supporting a financing strategy for the 7th five-year plan, which we are currently implementing. But we are also planning to really use this as a sort of a basis to further come up with an integrated financing framework for the Agenda 2030.
In the context of integrated finance for results, development cooperation partners will need to strengthen effectiveness in 3 areas: filling financing and knowledge gaps, leveraging other sources of public and private finance, and supporting the development of institutions and systems that enable more integrated national financing for sustainable development. For a country results framework to be effective and for the SDGs to be integrated in national development planning and financing, continuous prioritisation through dialogue at both political and technical levels is required. Ultimately, dialogue and prioritisation requires leadership. With you, we can make our ambitions our reality. The regional platforms in Africa, Asia and the Pacific, and Latin America and the Caribbean stand ready to support you.